In the grammar section, we will keep it very simple. Every sentence in English has three parts: subject, verb, and object. If you understand this, you can start making sentence. Subject means who or what is doing the action. It is the doer of the sentence. For example, I eat food. I is a subject. She reads a book. She is a subject. Ali plays cricket. Ali is a subject. Then there are different types of subjects we will discuss here. The first is pronoun subject. As you know that pronoun are words that use in the place of noun. When we use the words like I, we, you, they, it is called pronoun subject. For example, I go to school, she eats food, they play football. I, she, they, all are pronoun subject. Now, noun subject. When we use a noun or a thing, it is called a noun subject. For example, Ali goes to school, Sarah reads a book, the cat runs, Ali, Sarah, cat, these are all noun subject. The another type of subject is compound subject. When two or more subjects come together, okay, it is called compound subject. For example, Ali and Ahmed play cricket. Ali and Ahmed, okay. She and I study together. Then Ali and Ahmed and she and I, these are compound subjects, okay. Now let's focus on most powerful part of the sentence, the verb. What is the verb? A verb is a word that shows an action, an occurrence, or state of being. In simple words, a verb tells us what someone does, what happens, or what someone or something is. So remember that without a verb, a sentence is incomplete. Look at these examples. For example, Sarah writes a letter. A baby cried. They are happy. The flowers bloom in spring. In each sentence, the verb give life and meaning to the sentence. You can think of a verb as engine of sentence. Just as a car cannot move without an engine, a sentence cannot function properly without a verb. Now let's discuss some types of verbs. Action verbs. Action verbs shows physical or mental actions. For example, Ahmed runs every morning. She writes beautifully. We study English daily. These are, you can say that these are action verbs. Okay. Now, if we talk about mental actions, you can say that I believe you. She remembers the story. These are mental actions. Okay. Believe, remember. They understand the lesson. Okay. In these examples, the verb shows something being done physically or mentally. Okay, mentally, you can say that you believe someone, you remember something, you understand something. Okay, these are mental actions. The other type of verb is linking verb. A linking verb do not show actions. Instead, they connect the subject to more information about the subject. For example, common linking verbs are is, am, are, was, were, and become, seems, appear, look. For example, she is intelligent, they are excited, he become a doctor, is, are, become. These are all linking verbs. Okay. The verb connect the subjects with a description. It's called the linking verbs. Another most important type of verb is helping verb. We can call them auxiliary verbs. Helping verbs or auxiliary verb assist the main verb. The common helping verbs are is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, do, does, did, will, shall, can, could, may, might, must, should. For example, she is studying in English. Uh, they have completed the project. I'll call you tomorrow. He can swim very well. So remember that the helping verb supports the main verb. Another type is modal verbs. Modal verbs express ability, possibility, permission, advice, and necessity. And you can use modal verbs as, for example, can, could, may, might, should, must, will, would. For example, I can speak English. You should exercise daily. They may come tomorrow. We must respect our parents. Each modal verbs adds a special meaning. For example, in all these sentences, can, should, may, must, these are all modal verbs. The other type is transitive verbs. A transitive words need an object to complete its meaning. For example, she reads book. So we need object to complete the sentence. For example, we just say that she reads. So what she reads? So we have to tell that she reads books. We need object to complete the sentence or complete the meaning. They built. So what they built? We need object. They built a house. That's complete the sense. I bought a laptop. When you explain this type of verb, ask yourself what or whom. Read what? Read books. Build what? Build house. Therefore, these are transitive verbs. Now the other type is intransitive verb. Intransitive verb does not need any object. For example, the baby cried. It completes the sentence, okay, overall. So we don't need any object. The sun rises. Birds fly. These sentences are completed without any object. So these are intransitive verbs. The other type of word is regular verbs. Regular verbs form their past sentence by adding ed. Okay. For example, the present word is walk. The past word would be walked. Just we add ed. It's very simple. In the present form, we say that play. In the past, we said played, work, worked, watched, watched. Okay. For example, I worked yesterday. She played tennis. So work, played, these are all regular verbs. The other type is irregular verbs. Irregular verbs do not follow the ed rules. For example, in present we said go. In past we called it went, and in past participle we called it gone. So we didn't add in the past tense ed. The word is completely changed. So these words are irregular verbs. Go, went, gone. Okay. So write, wrote, written. See, saw, seen. Speak, spoke, spoken. These are all irregular verbs. Now the another important type of verb is finite verbs. Finite verbs change according to the sentence, according to the tense and subject. For example, he works hard, he worked hard, he will work hard. When we talk in the tense or in the sense of present indefinite, so we'll add s or es with the subject. He works hard. When we talk in the past tense, we'll make the sentence in the form he worked hard. When we talk about future, we can make the sentence in the form of he will work hard. So the verb, the sentence is changed according to the tense or a subject. Okay, these are finite verbs. Now let's talk about non-finite verbs. Non-finite verbs do not change according to tense or subject. There are different types of non-finite verbs. For example, infinitives. For example, we use to read, to write, to learn. For example, I want to read English, to learn or to read English. She likes to read books, to read books. These are all infinitives. The other main concept in this type of verb is gerunds. Gerunds is a verb ending in ing that acts as a noun. Okay, for example, reading improves knowledge. Reading, they act as a noun, but it seems like verb. Okay, swimming is good exercise. So swimming, it is a noun, but verb ending in ing. Okay. Then the other type is participles. For example, the crying baby needs attention, the broken window was repaired, etc. Okay, these are all added in the type of the non-finite verbs: infinitives, gerund, and participles. Now let's talk about the forms of verb. Every English verb generally have 5 forms of verb. For example, write. Okay. Uh, First form of verb is write. Second will be wrote. Third will be written. Fourth will be writing. Fifth will be writes. That make the sense of present indefinite tense. For example, I writes a letter. I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter. That make the sense of past indefinite tense. Okay. I have written a letter. I am writing a letter. She writes letter. Then observe that how verbs change according to the sentence or according to the tense. Now, how verbs work in different tenses. For example, if we talk about present simple tense, I teach English. Past simple tense, I taught English yesterday. Future simple, I will teach English tomorrow. Present continuous, I am teaching English now. Present perfect, I have taught English for 5 years. Now notice that how the verb changes according to the time. That's very important. The final thought is that whenever you read or create a sentence, first find the verb. Ask yourself what actions is happening, what state is being described, what event is taking place. The answer will usually be the verb. Okay, so remember that the subject tell us who or what, the verb tell us what happens, and the object tell us who or what receives the action. For example, the teacher explains grammar. Teacher is a subject, explains verb, grammar is a object, and that's why we can say that the verb is not a just part of a sentence, it is a heartbeat of a sentence. So it is very important to understand all types of verbs.